Hey, I'm Joe, and this is the Rebel's Advocate. So we're nearing the end of this Pride Month. This for the LGBTQIA, everybody but the straight. Am I right? Yeah. This whole gay pride thing. And there's one thing that these Christians keep reminding me, and I'm like, they're right. So I want to talk about it. They keep reminding me of how the gay people and everybody else in the LGBT movement have stolen the rainbow. And that rainbow belonged to the Christians first. And it's true, it's a symbol of God's love. And so I want to try to educate you people who don't know about the true meaning of the rainbow. You see, it's a symbol that represents God's love for us and His promise to never destroy us with a flood again. Well, let me back up. You see, a long time ago, God, he got a little upset. You can say he lost his cool. He flipped out. Okay, there's no, I don't know a better way to put it. He was off his meds. He really just, spazzed out, got all pissed. Apparently, a lot of people wasn't doing what he wanted them to do. And so instead of trying to fix the problem, work through it, kind of have a discussion with everybody, he said, well, I'll just commit genocide. I'll murder them all. And so that's what he did. He found one family, apparently. He's like, I'll save this one family, and had them build a big boat out of wood. It was a whole thing. You can go see a replica of it, like in Kentucky. It's beautiful out here. So they did that. And then everybody else, he's like, well, they deserve to be murdered. And it was like, these evil men and evil women, and apparently some really evil children, and some newborn babies that were just pure evil. A lot of evil, okay. So maybe there were some people not that bad. Maybe there's some people like me and you that, maybe weren't the best people and wasn't the best Christians, and maybe they weren't bound down worshiping Him every day, but they were just living their lives. Little kids had never even heard of Him, but I guess he was just ticked off there. It was a bad day. A lot of stuff had added up. You know how it is. You keep it all painted up inside, and then one day you just explode. Well, that's what happened. So he murdered everybody with a flood. It was brutal. Like when I think about what's the worst ways to die, it's like drowning is like up there. That's like horrible. And so that's how he decided to murder everybody, was by drowning them with rain. And imagine that, it was bad. But anyway, after it's all over, he saved like this one family. And of course, they got off the boat, and I don't know, he had time to think about it, and he's like, okay, first of all, there's not a whole lot of people left, just this one family, so I need y'all to start having sex with each other and repopulate immediately. So the dudes were like, all right, and the women was like, what the heck? And so I don't know. Noah just, I don't know if kids just had sex with their brothers and sisters, or if Noah was just like my wife, my daughter-in-laws. I don't know how it worked, but whatever. It's one little family. They repopulated Earth. Here we all are. And then God, He did a second thing. He's like, okay, I promise I'll never do this again. And I guess maybe Noah, it don't say, but I'm guessing Noah was like, how can we tell? And he's like, well, I'll put a rainbow in the sky. And that's my promise, a symbol. And Noah was like, oh, a rainbow. Well, obviously, I believe you now, because you put a rainbow up in the sky. We've never seen one of those before. Okay. And you might think, oh, how loving and caring of God to promise to never murder us again. That's mighty nice of Him. But actually, He kind of said He would just never do it again with water. Because He did say He will actually murder us all again. But the next time it's going to be with fire. Isn't God wonderful? I mean, he's so loving and kind. Uh, so that's the true meaning of the rainbow. So how dare you gay people try to steal it and try to talk about love as love. You know, how can you talk about love when I just told you like the greatest love story like ever told? A God who committed genocide and murdered everybody, but at the end he promised to never do it with water again. And you know, that's saying something. That's a true love story. I just I love God. He's so amazing. You gay people, come on now. Give us our rainbow back. Well, maybe not us. I'm not a Christian, but one day I might be. So give the Christians their rainbow back. You know, they're really ticked about this. And also, when are we going to get a straight Pride Month? You know, like well, I'm tired of being oppressed for being straight. It's ridiculous. Where's my straight pride parade? Like I said, next time God destroys Earth, it's going to be with fire. And I can't wait to see what symbol he uses to promise not to do that again. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that other stuff. You know the drill. And if you want to become a patron, you can do so at patreon.com/TheRebelsAdvocate. Thank you so much to all my patrons, especially Brandon Shaw in the $10 and Above Club.